Hi, welcome to the Sniper Club. It's certainly been a very challenging time in the industry, but I thought this would be a good opportunity for us all to look at our portfolios. We're seeing major players like ARK Invest rebalance their portfolios, and I think this is a good time to look at the tokens you are holding, what tokens you believe have relative strength, and perhaps even rebalance your portfolio. So I want to give you a list of some tokens that I'm looking at. When you really have down times, sometimes it's buying opportunities. And you have to build a list of tokens that you say, what, I'm hoping to catch these tokens at good prices. So I want to give you a list of some of the tokens that I'm looking at as I look to even rebalance my portfolio. So let's jump right into it. On the layer one narrative, I think the core certainly it'd be a core in most portfolios, and I'd recommend other tokens that you consider: BTC, Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. Perhaps we can ask the question, what's the best risk-adjusted play in crypto? Can it be ETH? Can it be Solana? Hey, there are good cases for both. Perhaps I think Solana will do the most X's in this bull run. And it's time to buy when you're wondering if we even going to have a bull run. And so now we've heard the whole narrative of recession and war, and the crypto space has really been challenged. Not just the crypto space, the whole commodities space has been challenged. But this is a great time to look at the core tokens that you are holding within your portfolio. And that for me starts off with BTC, ETH, and Sol. Let's move on. And now I'm looking at AI. And why am I looking at AI? Because there's no doubt that AI is performing well. Recently, Grayscale announced their AI decentralized fund, and we see the tokens that make up the Grayscale fund and the weighting they've given it: Filecoin, Nair, Render, LivePen, Tau. And this really causes Nair and Render to stand out for me, and of course Filecoin too. So as I look at rebalancing my portfolio, I'm looking to pick up some more Nair and Render. Nair is near my buy price, right? I'm looking to pick up some more Nair, Render, and perhaps Tau. I wouldn't say if I was to choose, I think I'm more bullish on Nair than Tau. So these are three tokens that you can look at within the AI space. Let's move on. And now I want to look at real world assets. And here I put as a choice Ondo or Pendle. Now, really and truly, there's no choice. I think Ondo Finance is really the market leader. Pendle is also a project that a lot of whales and large investors are interested in. But I really like Ondo. And if I was to choose one, I would say it's Ondo. But I do have a problem with Ondo. It has some massive unlocks coming on the 18th of January, right? On 167 days. That's 134% of the circulating supply. 1.94 billion on the tokens are going to be unlocked. And this tells me that there's going to be some sell pressure as we head into December. And perhaps I want to pick up this after the January. Perhaps this is how I'm going to play this. I'm going to hold my tokens leading up to January, and I think I'll get back in on the other side of these unlocks. It's going to have an impact. I know sometimes people think unlocks won't have an impact, but I've been wrong. This is my third cycle, and I've seen unlocks with Pyth, with different projects. There's normally some type of impact, but in the long run, in the bullish case with the real world assets, for people who buy tokens and come and visit it later on in the cycle, I think Ondo can be a project that is strong. When I look at the TVL for Ondo, we can certainly see it's been growing. That's bullish. Whereas when I look at the TVL for Pendle, we saw Pendle really had their TVL come down and still going down. And so I don't know if it's bottom as yet. So I really would say, for me, in the real world assets narrative, Ondo Finance is the play. I'm talking about strong projects, right? I think there are some more low cap real world assets that can outperform Ondo, like Clearpool and Maple. But looking at where we are positioned in the market, I think we want to be in stronger plays at this time as we wait for the market to really settle. As I move on from real world assets, the next category I'm looking at is gaming. I think gaming is going to have its say in this cycle. Gaming, a lot of people are not aware. We think about blockbuster Hollywood movies, Mission Impossible, all these, and we think about projects like Netflix and Spotify and all these great projects. But do you know gaming as an industry is larger than movies and music combined? So all we are waiting for is a breakout crypto game that could bring in mass or mainstream adoption. And so I think people understand gaming. And every cycle we've had, we've seen gaming do better and better. And so it's hard for me to fade gaming. There are three projects that I'm looking at: Beam, IMX, and Ronin. I really like Beam. I've been really blowing the Beam horn here in the Sniper Club community. And Beam has outperformed, right? Beam has been one of the top performers in the last cycle. I really like where Beam is positioned. IMX is a market leader or the market leader, and retail and money tends to come into market leaders. Ronin as a gaming blockchain, I think it's phenomenal. So these are three of the picks. Perhaps you might only pick one in each category. Perhaps you might go with BTC, ETH, Sol, Nair, Ondo, and Beam. It's really building a strong portfolio, especially as we go into this period in the market cycle. Let's move on from here. Oracles. Now, this is sort of a real world asset play, but it's also a crypto play because this oracles make up the backbone of real world assets and also the backbone of crypto. Because anything you're doing in crypto, it's all of something that's monetized and you have to know the prices and stuff like that. So I think Link and Pyth are our two choices here. Now, Link, of course, is the daddy of oracles, right? Is the king of oracles. And as you look for a strong play, you cannot fade Link. And Link with CCIP, cross-chain interoperability protocol, I think Link is going to do some great things. But Pyth has been outperforming Link. And I think Pyth is growing. They've done some partnerships with Ondo, and they're certainly growing their ecosystem. And it's one of the tokens that I hold. I purchased this below 20 cents. And I rode this all the way over $1 and it's come back down. And I'm hoping I could do the same again. And so you can look at that. And lastly, it's a category that I think we certainly learned in this cycle that we cannot fade. And this category is memes. And personally, I'm not heavily invested in low cap memes. I'm looking for projects that really can build communities, capture community attention, and do well. And so here I have 4 projects that I'm looking at with Pepe, Ponky, which is a more low market cap play, and Pepe Coin, which is also a leverage or play on base AI. And so these are 4 unique meme projects that I believe can do well. And I'm even saying if we have a bull run. And normally when people say if we have a bull run, perhaps it's time to buy. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing. And so people, this is what I'm looking at a rebalanced crypto portfolio. The list of coins that I'm looking at as we watch where the market is going, hoping for buying opportunities at the layer 1 level, AI level, near render Tau, real world assets, Ondo Pendle, gaming, Beam, IMX and Ronin, Oracle Space, Link and Pyth, and lastly memes with Pepe Ponky and Pepe Coin. So these, I believe, can be strong plays. How are you going to rebalance your portfolio? Comment below and let me know what tokens you are looking to pick up during this pullback. How deep you think the pullback will go? Do you think we're going to finally hit bottom and start to go back up? What are your thoughts? Are we going to have a weak August, a weak September, and see the market pick back up later? Or where you think we are positioned within the market? People, you've been watching the Sniper Club Library series, Sniper Club Library videos. You're going to see a lot of great content there that I think can really help you make decisions as we go deeper into the cycle. Thanks for watching.